possible. But hey, in the kitchen, we are back with Ted Flahive. He's the executive chef from Elegant Affairs, and we're finishing up an iron-rich steak. And iron's so important if you want to give blood on a day like today. And I think people should give blood. Everyone should.
Absolutely.
So keep us up to date. So we're doing tofu and a steak. So right now the tofu, you've blanched it in some of the vinaigrette, and you've thrown it on the grill.
Yep, just grilling it up a little bit.
And tofu is a soy-based product, right? And it's not something to be afraid of.
Not at all. It's already cooked. What you want to get it out of that juice that usually comes in. Yeah. And it just soaks up like I said, any flavor you put in there, takes it right on.
Because the taste itself, the tofu itself is kind of tasteless, right?
Right.
So it soaks in whatever you're doing. So it's not a bad excuse to get some great nutrition.
Absolutely.
So we have the steak done. We have the tofu grilling up. Now take us through the quinoa salad that you made.
Quinoa. Well, we did the onions. And then we did the roasted red bell peppers. I put some sun-dried tomatoes in there. Okay. A little veg stock, about 2 to 1. Yeah. The quinoa, which is this.
And the quinoa, when you cook it, for about a half cup of quinoa, you put in a cup of water.
Correct.
And you make it not like pasta, you make it like rice.
Like rice.
So that it soaks it up fully.
It takes a little longer than, they say 15 minutes. I would go 20, 25. Okay. Because they're seeds, they have to open up. They're considered a grain, but they're actually a seed. Quinoa
is an amazing thing. And when it sprouts, when you know it's done, it has the little tail that shoots off of it.
Correct.
All right, so now how do we start plating this dish?
Okay, you want to slice it?
I'd love to. And this is a strip steak, right?
Correct, flank steak.
A flank steak, and you always cut flank steak against the grain?
Correct.
All right. Oh, that looks good. That looks real good. So steak, very high in iron, and tofu. What are some of the nutritional properties of tofu itself? Do you know?
Well, you got the iron.
It's probably just, and it's not as bad for you, and it's a perfect vegetarian option. But even if you're not a vegetarian,
absolutely,
you can do it. And there's different kinds of soy too. There's tempeh, and that's one that tastes a little nuttier.
Nuttier. Yeah.
All right, so we have the steak going. Now what's next?
Get a little beat up here.
That's all right.
Don't have my spatula. We're good. All right. So what we want to do is a little bit of this.
Okay.
This is just for appearance. You don't have to do this at home. But
yeah, when I'm at home, I just slop everything on a plate together.
We'll go in the center with that.
But I'm always amazed how easy it is to make something like that I slop onto a plate look so good.
We do a little beef.
Now we're going to feather this beef?
Yep.
All right. Do you want to start throwing the quinoa on there?
The quinoa's in the center there.
All right. Oop. And a little bit of this.
That.
I'm going to cut it into triangles.
And then garnish it up a little bit.
You're garnishing it with some spring greens?
Yep.
And I think Dr. Laura Hutchinson earlier told us that those can help your body ingest iron a little bit better.
That is correct.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by today. This recipe looks great, and I think I've gotten over my fear of giving blood today, and I think I'm about to get over my fear of tofu also.
Okay.
That looks great. Thank you so much.